Welcome to my channel Genius Brain Box.
Class 7. Subject Social. Chapter No. 8. Chapter Name Industrial Revolution. Part
3. Total 14 questions. 15 seconds for each question. Each correct answer have 1 point. How did the Industrial Revolution affect the relationship between employers and employees? Option A. It strengthened the traditional guild system. Option B. It created a more collaborative and equal relationship. Option C. It established a hierarchical relationship with employers holding more power. Correct answer is: it established a hierarchical relationship with employers holding more power.
What was the overall impact of the Industrial Revolution on technological progress? Option A. It hindered technological innovation due to resistance from traditional craftspeople. Option B. It had a limited impact on technological advancements. Option C. It accelerated technological innovation and led to the development of new machines and processes. Correct answer is: it accelerated technological innovation and led to the development of new machines and processes. How did the Industrial Revolution affect the role of women in the workforce? Option A. It opened up new opportunities for women in skilled professions. Option B. It led to the exclusion of women from the workforce. Option C. It increased the demand for women's labor in factories, often and in harsh conditions. Correct answer is: it increased the demand for women's labor in factories, often and in harsh conditions. What was the impact of worker movements and organizations that emerged during the Industrial Revolution? Option A. They were quickly suppressed and had no lasting impact. Option B. They led to significant improvements in working conditions and labor rights over time. Option C. They resulted in the overthrow of capitalism and the establishment of socialist states. Correct answer is: they led to significant improvements in working conditions and labor rights over time. How did the Industrial Revolution affect the demand for consumer goods? Option A. It led to a decrease in demand due to high prices. Option B. It had no significant impact on consumer demand. Option C. It created a mass market for consumer goods due to increased production and affordability. Correct answer is: it created a mass market for consumer goods due to increased production and affordability. What was the primary reason for the development of new transportation technologies during the Industrial Revolution? Option A. To facilitate leisure travel. Option B. To improve military logistics. Option C. To meet the growing demands of industrial transport and trade. Correct answer is: to meet the growing demands of industrial transport and trade. How did the Industrial Revolution impact the economic power of European nations? Option A. It led to a decline in their economic influence. Option B. It had no significant impact on their economic power. Option C. It strengthened their economic dominance globally. Correct answer is: it strengthened their economic dominance globally. What was the main factor that led to the migration of people from rural areas to urban centers during the Industrial Revolution? Option A. The promise of better housing and living conditions in cities. Option B. Government incentives for urbanization. Option C. The availability of employment opportunities in factories and industries. Correct answer is: the availability of employment opportunities in factories and industries.
How did the Industrial Revolution impact the development of infrastructure in cities? Option A. It led to the neglect of urban infrastructure. Option B. It resulted in the rapid development of well-planned cities. Option C. It initially led to inadequate infrastructure which gradually improved over time. Correct answer is: it initially led to inadequate infrastructure, which gradually improved over time. What was the primary cause of accidents, diseases, and epidemics in early industrial towns? Option A: poor working conditions in factories. Option B: lack of sanitation and healthcare facilities. Option C: overcrowding in housing. Correct answer is lack of sanitation and healthcare facilities. How did the Industrial Revolution impact the environment? Option A: it promoted sustainable practices. Option B: it had a negligible impact on the environment. Option C: it led to pollution and environmental degradation. Correct answer is it led to pollution and environmental degradation. What was the overall impact of the Industrial Revolution on society? Option A: it maintained the traditional social order. Option B: it led to significant social and economic changes. Option C: it primarily benefited the working class. Correct answer is it led to significant social and economic changes. How did the Industrial Revolution affect the power dynamics between nations? Option A: it promoted equality among nations. Option B: it led to the decline of European powers. Option C: it intensified competition and colonialism. Correct answer is it intensified competition and colonialism. What was the long-term impact of the Industrial Revolution on global trade? Option A: it led to a decline in international trade. Option B: it had minimal impact on global trade patterns. Option C: it significantly expanded and transformed global trade networks. Correct answer is it significantly expanded and transformed global trade networks.
Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.